Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball.
Here we go.
We've got the visiting team and the home team. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. Now here's Milton. A nice shot by... Brown. These two teams, Clark, play a beautiful brand of basketball with an emphasis on ball movement.
No hero ball between these two squads, Kevin. And you're right, it is beautiful to watch. The ball moves, the player moves, they find quality shots, and the assists come in bunches.
6 to shoot. Smailagic misses. Pass to Bonga. Fires from deep. No good there. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Edwards drives in. The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Parker. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Here is Edwards. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Parker with the steal. Pass to Milton. Brown outside. And it's off from three-point range. Out to Edwards. Over Milton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Milton. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here is Edwards. Here's Smailagic. And the shot is long.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
And here is Milton. And Jones sends it home.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Back to Edwards. Intercepted. Milton wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. A baseline J. Count that one.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Outside Edwards. Round. There's the drive.
This quarter in terms of scoring.
Timeout.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Back to Jones. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Milton. Comes up empty down low.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Pass to Parker from outside the arc. Not going to go that time. Here's Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now here's Brown. Pass to Jones. Here's Milton. Offline from the high post.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Morgan. And Jones pulls it down. The shot. And here's Brown outside. Here's Niang. It's Niang with the jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Milton. Connects on the 17-footer. Got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Pass to Alston. 5 to shoot. Inside. Stolen by Jones. There's Parker with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Parker's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Morgan. Here's Niang. And he jams it with authority.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Alston. And here is Taylor. They set the pick. The shot from 20 feet away. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up 2. And the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Goes up the baseline. That one doesn't go. The 3. Drills it from outside.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Edwards. Off target at the rim. And they're pushing it up. Launches the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Jones, no one around him. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Pass to Edwards. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Off target from the baseline. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Yeah, easy call. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Jones with the drive. Drops in the layup for two. Jones has got his first points in this one.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Edwards, good.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Jones with a look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. No good with the layup.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Edwards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 10.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that one, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. To Fernando. Fades. Rebounded by Smailagic.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot. Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
To the paint. Over to the wing. Here now, Vildoza. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Edwards. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
It's a close game here in Memphis. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Milton. Both free throws good for Milton.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Driving the lane. Yes, that goes in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
and his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Rebounded by Smilagic.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now here's Taylor. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Brown outside. Here's Milton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 11 points.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Aston Yang. Out to Taylor. Lock at 6. Over Milton. The putback. It's hauled in by Brown. Unloads. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Here's Bonga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Pass to Morgan. Here is Alston. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Bonga. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Taylor attacking. That one is off. And he's good on the second. 1:03 left now here in the second. Screen by Jones. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 6 points.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Driving inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Takes the 3. The rebound by Niang. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Alston. Here's Morgan. And Jones over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. There's Brown with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Taylor. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Leading by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Vildoza. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Can't cash in from close range. Brown wide open. He fired. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And he commits the intentional foul. Lets it go from the wing. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Going inside. The kick out to Brown. Off target from outside. Here's Edwards. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room missing 3 straight like that. He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Vildoza. That shot is off.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And the dunk by Parker.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Yellow to the inside. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 13.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Yep, it counts.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And it's Pokusevski, top of the key. A three-pointer, no good. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Here is Edwards. He's got 15. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 17 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
The high post shot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Edwards looking it over. That one falls. Edwards got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Karakoussis, and finally they hit one. Karakoussis got 4 this quarter. Out to the wing. Pass to Vildoza. Misses from short range.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you guys.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
You know, it's human nature. When you've got a big lead, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas like they did there.
And here is Taylor. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Aston Yang. Down low. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 6 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
There's a good screen. The hook. And that one drops for him.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Slim. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now Jones. He's got 6. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the jumper. Taylor with the ball. To the right side. Here's Morgan. Hits it from 3-point range. Morgan's got 5 now. Out to the right wing. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Here's Taylor. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Milton. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball, and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Parker outside. High post shot. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Right wing. To the middle. Parker with the steal. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Pass to Milton. Puts up a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Morgan. Shot clock at 6. And Jones over to Helm. Shot by Taylor, no good. And here's Brown outside. They grab their own miss. Pass to Bonga. This one for 3. Out to Parker. Takes a 3. The rebound by Morgan.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And an intentional foul right there. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
For 3, Edwards. The shot will not fall. High post try, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Milton's got 9 points here in the second half. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Edwards. Bonga pulls it in.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Parker with no one around. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Bonga. Now here's Parker. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Looking to end the run. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Vildoza. Yellow. And Jones pulls it down. Milton, a good look. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Milton's got 22.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Pass to Smilagic. Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Milton with it. Picked up by Edwards. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And Jones sends it back. Unloads from 13. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Edwards. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Brown. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Out to Parker. Three-pointer. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Inside. Outside Edwards. Pass to Vildoza. Here's Smilagic. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Parker. The putback. Now here's Milton. And here's Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones, no luck.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Milton. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved.